Good morning. Well, it's morning for me anyway. I don't know when you're going to be watching this. It is day 35, and I'm going to include day 34 in this because, again, I taught all day, and then I had to go to the show last night. And then, got home at like, 10 or something like that. There's no way I'm going to make a video after having that long of a day. Plus, my left hand needed a rest. So, but I did practice yesterday, but I needed to not be bothered with technical stuff. So, and I have probably a good half an hour today before I have my first lesson, because my earlier student canceled, which is good because I got to do all this stuff that I haven't been able to do, and now I can practice a little for you. I'm not going to practice the musical today. I'll do that a little bit later. There's a few spots that were rough last night. Few. It's quite a few. I made it, but it was mainly figuring out where the cues were for the conductor. That kind of put a stick in the wheel, if you will. Anyway, I am going to practice some of my orchestral stuff finally. And I'm just going to start working on some runs. I'm just going to figure out if my fingering's work that I got. Is there a B flat in the house? No. Nope. Did not arrive at my right spot, did I? Should have practiced with some scales, but I don't have enough time today, so this is kind of a scale. It's very interesting when you know what it's supposed to sound like when you're singing the notes in your head, how much better they are, right? First time I played it, I had no idea where I was going, and I wasn't really focusing on the sound, and hence I was not in tune. Yep. Be able to figure out a better fingering than that, huh? I do a D. Oh, but then I'm stuck for the C. I think I'm going to stick with what I had. So what's going on here is that last one is a major third. So I'm going to write down, hey, that's a major third. Because what's happening is I'm thinking it's minor. So I just need to think major third or big, right? High four. All right. Now this is only, what, 4 measures out of a bazillion? We'll work it. All right, let's see. I literally, guys, I just opened my calculator. I'm going to use my calculator for my metronome. And my son is coming through and the window's open. I'm going to shut the window. He's out there with Dad. And we will carry on with our metronome. the bow though, unless I do it in one bow. 3, 4. Can't do the bowing yet because I'm waiting for our concertmaster, so that feels right to me, but I don't know. So we'll see if he's ending on an up bow or not. It's nice to end on an up bow because it's forte, but we'll see what he does. Right now I'm going to put in parentheses the bowing that I just did, and then if things change, then I'll just erase it. No big. Oh, what's the tempo? Dun, 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 dun. That's actually about the tempo what I was doing. Let me see if we go a little faster. 3, 4, 1. Yeah, that works. All right, on to the fun part. I'm going to slow down. Before I start speeding it up. So on this section, it's a matter of, I'm starting on a C natural. It's like a B sharp, but I'm thinking C natural. And then I go to a D sharp. So I put a little, like a dash up the 2. Because I'm doing just a little slide to get there, just to set my hand up for the rest of the pattern. Like I was saying a few videos ago, it's a little bit challenging when there's no ringing note. There's one ringing note, there's an A. Oh no, there's 2, there's an E. We got this. Hollywood's idea of what Egyptian music should be. Okay, that works. And then, now we go to first. My 4 is too low. Trixie. The pattern was to a B natural, but now he wants to go back to that C natural. So maybe do an open A there instead. That's going to mess things up. G sharp, yeah. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. I got to tell my student that I gave fingerings to the other day. She might be watching this video. She might know. So in case she's watching at measure 92, instead of doing that A natural as a 3rd finger, we're going to play an open A and go back to first position because of the B sharp. The B sharp's going to mess up our pattern. This can't be a 4 unless you want to extend, which I don't. No. So this is what's going to make this piece difficult. I was talking to the student yesterday about this. What makes this difficult, and I actually mentioned this in videos before, is that the pattern is like just tweaked enough by like 1 or 2 notes That it really has, you have to practice this. It's not something, maybe a master sight reader could do it, but because the pattern's changing, it's just a little funky enough that it messes things up. That one I know I'm going to shift up to third position. So we're going to write a little Roman 3 here. So I know that that's actually a shift and not second position. Always gripe and complain and moan and kvetch about everything, and then I always manage to do it in the end, so it just takes time. Why did I do a 2 there though? That doesn't make sense. I think I have to. I worked this already, but I don't trust my fingerings. Yeah, I just stuck. I have to do that. So there's going to be one big awkward fingering amongst a lot of awkward notes. Yeah, I don't like that, but I'm kind of stuck. What are you going to do? Holst! How dare you! So I take it nice and slow. Well, that did actually work quite well. I'm going to change one other fingering, because I'm just naturally, I keep going to a third finger on that B sharp, just in case you're listening to the student I talked to yesterday at measure 93. Instead of playing my B sharp on the G string with a 2, I'm going to play it as a 3, like a C natural. So a 3 on the G. So I'm going to erase this fingering. So that means that we'll have a slippy 1 there. We're going to go 3 on the G, low 1 on the D, and the normal 1 on the D. It works though. Okay, well I can do it at 8th note to 80. It's got to go way faster. That's all right. It's a progress. Okay, now the fingerings are set. Now we're just going to drill. Skippy, skippy, skippy. Skippy, skippy. Uh-oh, I stopped concentrating. A little pitchy, but I'm going to press forward. Continue to drill this because I'm running out of time. I have to start getting ready for my next lesson. I will see you on the flip side. Happy practicing. Oh, I forgot. I should have a teach for you. I have not a teach for you today. Strange. It was just me practicing. I can tell you what I did do to learn this. I took it nice and slow. I had already done fingerings, but I was just checking them, right? Because I did all the fingerings one night, right? So, and sure enough, I found a little bit better fingering. So sometimes you'll do fingerings and you need to like kind of process and have a little time, and then you'll come back and something will like click. So that's what happened. And the click is usually an easier fingering, just a little tweak. So I'm gonna get drilling. Happy practicing.